Hello friends, welcome to another video. I hope you're having a fabulous week. My name is Mackenzie if you're new here, and I'm passionate about a lot of things, primarily minimalism, money, and mindset shifts. Today, we're doing something very exciting. We're going to be organizing my refrigerator, and my refrigerator stays pretty organized, but I'm talking about, oh, there's the dog with her squeaky toy. I'm talking about like, we got the containers. We're really gonna put in a true system. So I'm gonna show you the whole process, the before and after, what all of these containers cost me, and yeah, see how it goes. So let's start with the current state of our fridge. This is what we're working with. See, it's not bad. We need to go grocery shopping, so after I have done this, we're actually gonna fill up the fridge. You can see that these are empty. There's nothing on that shelf really. The shelf is primarily where we keep leftovers. That's Kemper's birthday cake that needs to be thrown away. So besides like the yogurt, the water, and those few things in the back, this is primarily leftovers. And then up here is our bread and our eggs. And then occasionally some extra leftovers that we can move down here. So this is what we're working with. I'm gonna give a nice before shot, and then I will show you the containers we got. So I recommend measuring your shelves before you go to the store, but I did not do that. So I kind of just looked around, see what they had, and made a list of what I wanted to get bins for, and this is what I ended up getting. I got a turntable. Got 2 of this style bin. I got 2 of this bigger style. I got an egg container, and then 2 of this kind of in between. So small, medium, large, an egg container, and a turntable. I will look back at my receipt and see how much just the containers cost me, but it wasn't bad because I got everything at TJMaxx. So like this was like $3, no, $5. Let's see. These were the bigger ones, were only $8. These were $4 each. These are $3 each. And I think this was like $5. Yeah. So really not too bad, all things considered. All right, so I'm going to start pulling out the things that need to be trashed, which shouldn't be that much, and then I'm actually gonna clean everything and clean the containers. But before I clean the containers, I want to make sure everything's gonna fit. So that's what I'm gonna do first, and I will show you where I kind of end up. All right, so I had to play around with a few things. I don't think that the turntable is gonna end up working, even though I liked it better in the space. I don't know, I just don't feel like there's enough room with the fridge that I'm working on. So let me show you where I landed. Okay, so this is where we are so far. Bread. This is extra bread. I don't want to put a container in this middle section because it drives me crazy when the light is blocked. So, and then this is like primarily our sauces, dairy, that's all cheese, yogurt, waters. Then in here I just kept the meat only, so turkey, pepperonis, and bacon. And then down here, this is gonna be our chicken and meat bin. Occasionally we have red meat, but not often. And then apples will go in here, and any other fresh fruit. We don't keep a ton of fresh fruit. Sue us. And then this will be my alcohol. I may end up moving Kemper's down there too. And then this drawer will be for fresh veggies. So yeah, this is where I landed. The only thing that I'm now concerned about is when we have more leftovers than this, which technically these guys, let's see, I might could put more in front of them, but I'm gonna get Kemper's opinion, see what he thinks. Okay, so it has actually been a few days, 2 days, since I filmed that last clip. These were the bins that I had in there, and I like them, but they were just too short for the space. They weren't coming all the way out on the shelf, and I felt like I was wasting space. And then I didn't end up using this one. So let me just show you where I ended up. I ended up going to HomeGoods, and I found some more containers. So this is where we are now. I'm gonna leave these drawers as fruits and vegetables. We don't have a ton right now, but that's kind of how I'd like to leave it for now. Just because I think it's easier, and they're so like, usually these are full and they're just bulky. So I'd like to leave it that way. And then I actually moved the cheese drawer down here underneath the meat. Ooh. And move the alcohol back up here where it goes, so that way this spot is open for a casserole dish or any other leftovers that I might need. And then these are the containers that I swapped out. These match these ones, so you can see there's like an angle, and they're the same brand, and they're just longer, so they come almost to the end of the shelf, whereas the other ones sat back and I didn't have as much room. So, and they're a little slimmer, which I liked better. Yeah, and they match. So win-win-win all around. I swapped these out. It's pretty much the same stuff that was in here before. And then this is that same brand. It doesn't have the slant at the front, obviously, but it matches, and it's the same length. So now it's a lot more uniform. Yeah, and this will just be our like small leftover containers. For now, this is here, but I don't know if that's where it will always live. We shall see. It may end up going down to the cheese drawer later. Then we've got our water, which is always here. And as you can see, there's obviously room on the shelf for more if we needed it. I moved the chicken up here. 9 times out of 10 we're eating chicken and not any other meat, so it's really easy to fit that there beside the eggs. And then the rest of the top shelf is pretty much the same. We've got the bread basket, which is pretty full at the moment, and then some of the extra bread. I know it's hard to see, but there's like half a loaf of bread and then some buns back there, so eventually those will be gone and we'll kind of plan it better. But I think I'm happy enough with where it's at to go ahead and finally take the store labels off of the little acrylic containers and finalize it. I'm really happy with how it looks. I just think it keeps everything like contained and tidy. I will insert the before video here, and then we'll do an after.